When he was still very young, like around, I can put it around 3 years, Dan survived a narrow accident in the house when the war came.
Ekibuuzo ekikujjidde mu bwongo oluvannyuma lw'okuwulira emboozi eya maama azaala Dan Magic, naffe ky'ekibuuzo kye kimu ekyatujjidde mu bwongo. Wabula oluvannyuma twakitegedde nti olutalo maama lwayogerako lwe yabonaabona ne Dan Magic nga wa myaka 3. Naye ng'olutalo maama lwayogerako lwe lwa wano jjo ly'abalamu, ekigambibwa nti Kkoni yatugumbula abantu b'omwambuka, omwali okubookeza ennyumba zaabwe, okubasalako emimwa n'ebintu ebirala bingi bwe bityo. Emboozi maama wa Dan Magic gy'anyumya, muganda wange toyinza butagiwa matu, kubanga ye agamba omwana we kuviira ddala nga muto n'ebyo by'azze ayitamu yamulabirawo nti ajja kubeera musajja w'amaanyi era ajja kuwangula ensi eno. Katukutwale butereevu ku mboozi eno maama wa Dan Magic gy'abadde anyumya, engeri gy'akuzizzaamu omwana we. Wabula teweerabira nti n'okulonda okuwedde okwa mwaka gwa 2021 katono, Dan Magic agenda ezzira kumwa oluvannyuma lw'okumukuba essasi eryamuyuza omumwa ne limuleka ng'ayiika omusaayi.
Dan passed a lot of challenges, but all the challenges he passed through, I knew there was a victory behind it. When he was still very young, like around, I can put it around 3 years, Dan survived a narrow accident in the house when the war came, and I went to my uncle's side, the maternal side, to visit. But by coincidence, we didn't know how to run. So I took off, I left the baby inside, and they set the fire. And that was corn mixed up with, they said, koromojong. But to me, I'm bold enough to say those were not koromojong. When they set fire, another security man came and rescued Dan from the house. And he didn't die, and there he is. And I thank God for that. That God has a purpose for Dan. After that, when I carried him and we were running, a person who came and shoot the bullet on me was a real typical soldier who is a Munyarwanda, very tall with a long nose. And they were speaking Kinyarwanda. Shoot him, shoot her. Then one person said, don't. I fell down with a Dan. I told God, I said, God, why are you making me suffer with this boy? But I thank God that God has been faithful. A cow, my grandmother has very many cows. When they saw the cows, my grandmother was running and the cows were following my grandmother. So in that moment, there was a big hole. My grandmother went and fell inside the hole, and she got saved with that hole. And these people took off following the cows. They didn't see her. Then they grabbed off all the animals and they went, and that is what saved our life. So I am here bold to say, I began seeing trauma with Dan at the beginning. So what happened to him made me to be bold that there is a reason and something about Dan. I am not scared. God is going still to save him. So I said, to God be the glory that Dan today has come to stand as well. Yeah. So to waste a lot of time.